A life without a cause is a life without effect. Excessive caution destroys the soul and the heart, because living is an act of courage, and an act of courage is always an act of love. Love isn't just a feeling, it's an art, and like any art, it takes not only inspiration, but also a lot of work. Free again, but it's just a feeling. Freedom is not the absence of commitment, but the ability to choose and commit yourself to what is best for you. To become really good at anything, you have to practice and repeat until the technique becomes intuitive. Tell your heart that the fear of suffering is worse than the suffering itself, and no heart has ever suffered when it goes in search of its dream. Every day, God gives us a moment in which it is possible to change everything that makes us unhappy. The happier people can be, the unhappier they are. I don't regret the painful times. I bear my scars as if they were medals. Don't forget that everything you deal with is only one thing and nothing else. It's a good idea always to do something relaxing prior to making an important decision in your life. Each time we embrace someone warmly, we gain an extra day of life. Love one another, but let's try not to possess one another. I understand once again that the greatness of God always reveals itself in the simple things. Dreams are the language of God. Stop thinking about life and choose to live it. Every moment in life is an act of faith. Sometimes the best of God's gifts arrives by the shattering of all the window panes. The world is changed by your example, not by your opinion. One day you will wake up, and there won't be any more time to do the things you've always wanted. Do it now. Choosing a path means having to miss out on others. If you believe in victory, then victory will believe in you. Many people don't allow themselves to love because there are a lot of things at risk, a lot of future, and a lot of past. We always have a tendency to see those things that do not exist and to be blind to the great lessons that are right there before our eyes. When a person really desires something, all the universe conspires to help that person to realize his dream. Being human means having doubts and yet still continuing on your path. If I must be faithful to someone or something, I first of all have to be faithful to myself. Whenever someone dies, a part of the universe dies too. Everything a person felt, experienced, and saw dies with them, like tears in the rain. Don't try to be useful. Try to be yourself. That is enough, and that makes all the difference. If it's still in your mind, it is still in your heart. If only everyone could know and live with their inner craziness, would the world be a worse place for it? No, people would be fairer and happier. All love stories are the same. If you accept such love with purity and humility, you will understand that love is neither giving nor receiving. It is participating. No one places her dreams in the hands of those who might destroy them. Close some doors, not because of pride, incapacity, or arrogance, but simply because they no longer lead somewhere. You must always know what it is that you want. Love doesn't need to be discussed. It has its own voice and speaks for itself. Love is a disease no one wants to get rid of. Those who catch it never try to get better, and those who suffer do not wish to be cured. Life sometimes separates people so that they can realize how much they mean to each other. When you possess great treasures within you and try to tell others of them, seldom are you believed. The secret of happiness is to see all the marvels of the world and never to forget the drops of oil on the spoon. Even if it is only for a matter of moments, because those moments bring with them a love so intense that it justifies the rest of our days. If you're brave enough to say goodbye, life will reward you with a new hello. It is not time that changes man nor knowledge. The only thing that can change someone's mind is love. The mirror reflects perfectly. It makes no mistakes because it doesn't think. To think is to make mistakes. Don't explain. Your friends do not need it, and your enemies will not believe you. Death frees from the fear of dying. Love is not to be found in someone else but in ourselves. We simply awaken it, but in order to do that, we need the other person. What the eye doesn't see, the heart doesn't grieve over. Because I don't live in either my past or my future, I'm interested only in the present. Everything, absolutely everything on this earth makes sense, and even the smallest things are worthy of our consideration. Never give up. When your heart becomes tired, just walk with your legs, but move on. God only allows us to see such things when He wants something to change. Most people see the world as a threatening place, and because they do, the world turns out indeed to be a threatening place. Beware when making a woman cry. God is counting her tears. Sadness does not last forever when we walk in the direction of that which we always desired.